Guys, back to Zannon's laboratory, and this time I'm going to be showing you some of the new items in the title update. Today is April 4th that I'm posting this, so this is the exact day that it came out. Alright, so first off, we have a wooden button. This can be shot at by a bow and arrow, and it will trigger like a normal button. So if you want to have I don't know, an adventure map with an archery skill range or something like that, this is perfect for that situation. Or if you want to just play a mini game with your friends, have an archery contest, you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I have it hooked up here to a dispenser with some new fire charges. Fire charges are a one-time flint and steel. There we go, like that. Now, since I am in creative mode, it won't use my fire charges, but they only get one use per fire charge. Also, they can be shot out of dispensers to become fireballs. So we're going to shoot them that way, using the wooden button. Miss. 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 Oh, I guess that's why. Sorry. Bad redstone. Alright, try this again. Click my arrow. Okay. And that's not working. Well, the fire works. However, the button does not. Now, this is what it's supposed to do. It is supposed to trigger when you shoot it with an arrow. So I'm not sure if this is just a bug that Mojang hasn't figured out yet, but it's supposed to trigger when you shoot it with a bow and arrow. But anyway, enough on that. So the fire charges, every time you trigger the dispenser, like every other thing, it shoots a fireball, which goes pretty far. Now, this would keep burning, except they're just leaves, and leaves burn themselves out for some reason. But yeah, there's that. Okay, next up we have a bunch of new blocks. We have different colored stairs from the wood, so spruce and oak and all that good stuff. And then we have sandstone stairs as well. Then we have the different color blocks of wood, so now there's wooden planks for every kind of tree. Then there's also half blocks, however you want to call them, of the same type. So there's that. And then also there's a new texture pack, or a new texture to the gravel. Not really a big difference to me. I don't use gravel a whole lot, but it's there. I'm going to sleep real quick so we don't see in the dark. There we go. Okay, so go back over here. Now, next up, we have item frames. Item frames, the way they work is you take an item in your hand. Let's find one here. Okay, so here's an item frame. You can hang it up on any flat surface, so like that. And then any item you have in your current hand and press LT on will be placed inside the item frame. Some items have 3D dimensions, like blocks and fences, but most things are 2D. This is a frame instead of a frame. Okay, so the map is really cool. It actually shows, you know, where you've explored on the map, so it looks exactly like the map that you would hold in your hand. Except when you place it in there, it doesn't move the little cursor of your person. So it will forever be just like a green dot, and it won't move. But you can come back and you can change it anytime with a new map. So that's that. And then the spawn eggs. If you have a spawn egg, it's one creature per use. So right now I have a villager. Ta-da! Now since I'm in creative mode, I have unlimited, but it's only one villager per egg. So those are the people that don't hurt you. Also, they do nothing. So they're not important to me. But also you can spawn sheep, and you can also spawn endermen, creepers. Now these guys are just going to disappear because it's daylight, but you can see them. Okay, also something else that I can't quite show you is the sheep regrow their wool back. This was a big problem in the last update. I'm not sure why they took so long to fix it, but there you have it. Also, I'm not sure if you saw that little sheep a while ago. They bend down and they eat the grass. So yeah. Okay, so next up, these are spawn eggs inside of dispensers. So every time it's activated, you spawn whatever egg you have inside. Now this does use an egg up, so this is perfect for adventure maps where you want to create a certain number of creatures spawning in a certain area or something like that. Also, something else they added, which I thought was pretty cool. Every time that you put a bucket full of either lava or water and you activate the dispenser, it triggers, how do I want to say this? It like deploys the block of it. And it's like if I were to take the bucket myself and pour it on the ground, that's what the dispenser is going to do. So this is lava. It deployed a block of lava right out front of the dispenser. Now I can do the same thing for water. So this is another adventure map sort of tool, I guess you'd say. I don't remember the water being this big of a spread here, but I could be wrong. Okay, so that's that. And then one of the biggest problems I had today was trying to figure out how the portal works. So I'm going to tell you how to build your portal, and then how you're going to need to defeat the Ender Dragon. Alright, so you're going to want to create a 3x3 hole in the ground. Then you're going to need to place your Ender portals on the edges. The corners are optional, but you don't need them. Now you're going to need 12 Ender eyes, or eyes of Ender. And you're going to place them on each of those with using LT. And once you place the last one, you're going to create an end portal. Huh. Strange. Very, very strange. Alright, hey there guys. This is an addition to the video. I recently figured out how I can get Ender portals to work. Basically, you do the same pattern that I was talking about before. 3x3, like that. Corners optional. Now, I have to place an Eye of Enders on 3 of them, then dig out the middle, and then continue placing Eyes of Ender, and then the end spawns. Now we'll go ahead and take a look. Okay, so you see here, I'm on a floating thingy. Now this won't work at all unless you bring blocks, so I'd recommend that. Also, so you saw above my screen there, it says Ender Dragon. He's going to be flying around here somewhere. There he is. Okay, so really cool sound effects. So basically what they want you to do, since you're not supposed to do this on creative mode, is you're going to be down here fighting Endermen off because you're not in creative mode. And you got to shoot these things off the towers that they heal them. So that little purple line there is healing him. Every time he gets hit, he'll heal a little bit. Actually a lot. So what you have to do is use your bow and arrows, destroy all these, like so. Now, if you want to do this in creative mode, you can, of course, because I'm doing it. So you can just melee these. Also, if you don't have a lot of bow and arrows, you can just build a giant tower of dirt and get up here and just smash these. Now, these are a lot more difficult. These are in cages. So you can... Okay, change that. You cannot squeeze an arrow in there, even though I can fit. So you're going to have to make a tower up here. Kill these. And once you have all of these destroyed, he will no longer regain health. So now you can just wail on him with you, and I'd recommend having a couple other people because this guy takes a long time to kill. I only know this because I play the computer version of this. So you're going to need a lot of potions, a lot of armor, best enchantments you can afford. Since I'm on creative mode and I'm in a hurry, I'm just going to button smash them. Get back here. Oh, that's a poison bomb. So if I were on the ground, get back here. Here. Die. He has acid breath. He can throw acid bombs, thingies, and then while you're fighting him with just your bow and arrow, because he hardly ever comes down on the ground, you're going to have to fight the Enderman. So I'd recommend putting a pumpkin on your head, and then having the rest enchanted diamond armor, along with an enchanted sword and an enchanted bow with preferably infinity, because he's going to take a lot of arrows. Also, the last hit on the Ender Dragon is going to need to be a bow and arrow. So right now, there we go. And then it makes this cool, epic sound light show. With showers of experience. You get a lot of experience when killing the Ender Dragon. So yeah, with just by myself, I have about 75 experience points levels. So yeah, that's a lot. Anyway. Also, an Ender Egg appears. You can't do anything with this yet, but I'm sure there's going to be some future use for it. Also, a portal back to your home world appears, and you get a story, which I will not be allowing you to read because I want you to beat it. There's that. I hope this was helpful, and